This question is from GATE 2016 Mechanical Engineering paper, set 3, question number 52. Two optically flat plates of glass are kept at a small angle theta as shown in the figure. Monochromatic light is incident vertically. If the wavelength of light used to get a fringe spacing of 1 mm is 450, the wavelength of light to get a fringe spacing of 1.5 mm is dash. Let's start by getting the relation between fringe spacing and wavelength. So we know that we have fringe spacing. Let the fringe spacing be y. It is given by wavelength of the monochromatic light lambda into d, which is the distance between slit and screen, divided by small d. Small d is the slit separation. And of course, lambda already mentioned, it is the wavelength of the monochromatic light that is incident on the glass slab. Now it is said that all other things will remain constant. Only the fringe spacing is changing when the wavelength changes. That is why we can say that y1 equal to lambda 1 d by d. Capital D and small d remain same for the second incidence of monochromatic light of wavelength lambda 2. Fringe spacing is y2 equal to lambda 2 capital D by small d. If we take the ratio of 1 and 2, we get y1 upon y2 is equal to lambda 1 upon lambda 2. Now we are being asked to find out the wavelength of this of the second monochromatic light. So we can find out lambda 2 taking on one side is equal to lambda 1 into y2 by y1. Let's put the values that we have. We have first monochromatic light has wavelength 450 nanometers into y2 is fringe spacing for the second case, which is given to be 1.5 mm, divided by fringe spacing for the first case for this wavelength was 1 mm. By multiplication we get it as 675. Let's identify the unit. This is mm by mm. We get 1. Unit of 450 is nanometers, which is also applicable to unit of lambda 2. That is nothing but nanometers. Let's fill in the answer. We have the wavelength of light to get a fringe spacing of 1.5 mm is 675 nanometers. This topic comes under optical measurements. For more details on optical measurements, you can refer to the NPTEL video NOC 18, ME 62, Lecture 33, Optical Measurements and Nanometrology, Part 2 of 3, from the course Engineering Metrology. It's by Professor Ram Kumar. He is from Department of Mechanical and Design Program, IIT Kanpur. I hope this solution will help you clear your doubt. Thank you.